for 500 million. The government pay adamant to their call, and as at last week, between Wednesday last week and now, the bandit has opted to call several parents. All of us are receiving calls from the bandit on daily basis, threatening that it's either we come to pay the ransom and rescue our children, or else they will kill them. And that is what is necessitate this meeting this morning, because the threat is becoming too hard on us, and we know anything can happen. We don't want to give chance for something to happen, and then you now see government calling and say, we condole with the families, because it has become our language in this country that the government, out of their own negligence, will allow things to happen, and you will hear them sending condolences everywhere. Now that today our children talk to us, we are happy, we heard their voice, but it is the best time that government should do what they could do to rescue them than when they will be silenced permanently and government will be the one that will be talking to us. It will not mean anything to us. We are calling on government to help us. That's why we are here. But in fact, the first thing that was released, we tried to have a way to see them, even at the hospital. We were not allowed to see them. We met them here when they brought them here to hand them over to their parents, and we spoke with some of them. The second set, the Commissioner for Internal Security himself was the one that brought them and handed them over. But I was actually on ground, but I could not have access to the press to talk to the press. And from the last meeting we have with them before the release of the 10, we were not allowed to meet them again, and government have not called us again to tell us what they are doing as to the release of the remaining people. What we are saying is that government have taken a stand, and if you listen to a program, an Hausa program that His Excellency Governor El-Rufai had recently, he still stand on his ground that government will not pay a dime as ransom for the release of anybody, including even if it is his own son. He will not do it. That has made us to lose our hope in government intervention. You understand? And he now told us that he made it clear that they are working with the security agencies to get these children rescued. But we are not seeing it working, because by today is 36 days. In the history of kidnapping, we discover that people never last up to a week before they are rescued. It happened in airport. Everybody in this state know that the airport authority pay ransom, and the El-Rufai never said anything about it. But in our case, he said he will arrest whoever is found negotiating with bandits.
The Minister of Environment was in Kaduna when we heard of it. We sent some people to make a contact with him. They contacted him that we, the parent, want to see him. And he sent a message that he sympathized with us, but he's busy. He's traveling to Abuja for 1 or 2 meetings. Since then, we've been trying to even meet them. There is no way out. Up to now, we have not met any of them. The federal government, nobody from the federal government to even address the parent. So far, we're just on our own. The last meeting we have with government on this matter, with the intention they are going to do some things, but up to now, the last we got from them is threat by the same government. And we are not afraid of their threat, because our children are still there. We are working tirelessly day and night to see our children out. And we will not rest. We will continue. That is why you see us today. We're holding this meeting, because most of the parents were being called by this kidnapper, like the secretary said. And we've been talking to them. We've been appealing to them to forgive, because we try. Government said, they told us, the kidnapper themselves told us they heard what government said. That, but them, it is money they want. We should go and provide money if we want our children. And we told them we will not negotiate one by one. We want to negotiate the entire life of the children of the 29. And we are still doing that. We are talking to them and we are appealing to them. Any day, you can't call them until they are the one who call you. They are the one, if you try the number back, you won't get them. But when you will be on your own, you will just receive a call from them. They will tell you, how are you doing? The last time they called me, the last time I spoke with them, when they said 500 million, I shouted, where do we get this money? We are not government, we are just parents. Some of us don't have any work. Some of us are riding Okada. We even sold, we are trying to sell our Okada to even see to get to you. So some of them are dismissed, some of them, RFI dismissed most of the parents from work. So they don't even have anything to do. So we explained to them. So they said, we should try and get money and bring and rescue our children. So they have been calling since that day, and we've been receiving their call, and we've been pleading to them to really help us. That is it so far. Calling the federal government, the state government, even though the state government have made some statement, we're appealing to them to reverse that statement they made, to come to our rescue. The federal government, we're calling on President Muhammadu Buhari. He did that in Kanu, in Kasina, when he was in Daura, when they kidnapped student Kankara boys, and he was there, and they brought them back. We're appealing to him to find a lasting solution to bring our children back. The governor, Masari, also, he was there, and they worked tirelessly to bring these children back. We were also appealing to RFI to look at the way Masari did his own and bring those children out, to also come to our rescue. We're appealing to them. We're appealing to federal government. The Minister of Environment, this school is under his territory. We're calling him to do something. He's up to now, we have not heard a word from him. The DG of the forestry, we are begging him to also come to our rescue because we have not heard anything from him. The last we heard, he just came and just entered the school and walk out without not talking to anybody. So we're appealing to them to look at this matter critically and help us out, because some of us are not sleeping, because these children, we brought them to school to study, to become better children in the society. Today, you send your children to school, and what you get is distant. So we're appealing to federal government and the state government, the Senate, the Senate President, the Minister, the House of Reps. We are calling on everybody. The Kaduna State House of Assembly. We are calling on them to come to our aid, because at this junction, we are getting tired of this issue. Please, they should come to our aid.